So for me, getting the opportunity to broadcast from Disneyland was a dream come true. I hadn't been to Disneyland since I was really young. I'm like 20 or so years without totally dating myself. So I got to take my husband and my two kids on their first trip to Disneyland. Now, to say that Disneyland is a magical place is an understatement. Memories that will last a lifetime happen there. One of those moments happened for us right as we got to the park. So we come through the gates into Disneyland, and there is Princess Aurora, Sleeping Beauty. Princesses are my 4-year-old daughter's life right now. So here she is, face to face with her first real live princess. And the princess comes up to her and bends down and said, "Would you like to walk with me?" She took my daughter's hand. She walked her into Disneyland for her first time. I just can't tell you how much that meant to my little girl. And then as a family, moments just kept happening after that. We went to the Paint the Night Parade, which is something that I remember from the last time I went to Disneyland. And wow, it's grown so much and expanded. And then to be able to share that with my kids, we got to see the world of color, which is something that you just can't describe it. You have to be there to witness the imagination, the creativity, the awe that went into putting together this show. My son is a huge Cars and Monsters, Inc. fan, so it was really cool that we got to go to California Adventure and meet some of his heroes, Mater, Lightning McQueen, even Sully. And then again, for my little girl, it's just princesses. So for her to be able to walk through a real princess's castle, we got to sit down and have dinner with some of our favorite princesses. And that's what it's all about as a parent. I really try to instill in my kids that nothing is impossible. If they can dream it, they can do it. So something that I always say to my kids is faith, trust, and pixie dust. That's just a perfect way to describe to my kids the possibilities that are endless in their young little lives. So the big moment for me came when I got to meet Stacia, the Disney artist. She came around, we were interviewing her, and she's sketching the whole time we're doing this interview. I don't know what she's sketching, but at the end, she flips it over, and it's a picture of Tinkerbell with the quote, faith, trust, and pixie dust. She had no idea that my favorite story as a kid has always been Peter Pan, that I say that to my children. She had no idea. But that is the magic of Disneyland. It's just things like that happen every day there. It was really cool that we got to go with our listeners that won the trip to Disneyland, run into each other at the park, and hey, we had new members of the family. So on behalf of myself, my family, and our listeners, I just wanted to take a moment and say thank you to Disney and to Alaska Airlines for making our dreams come true. The trip of a lifetime, and I hope you'll have us back.